Angie!
Yeah.
Come here, I want you to try this. I'm testing the new sour series. Needs to be more sour.
Yeah, it's not sour.
That's hard. That's hard. Not sour enough. It's ready. It's right. No, listen, I have the combination. I got it. It's perfect. It's exactly the way we want it to be. Perfect. We live?
We are live.
All right, guys, welcome back. We're back from the Olympia, and this is the first episode at my house.
First jaywalking in a while.
Is it the first of the minute?
Yeah. We filmed, we did, pre-Olympia thing, post-Olympia thing. We did the training. This is, it's been a while.
Yeah, so I'm going to blame Dave for that, for not getting up early in the morning. And,
I do not get up early.
So this is my morning concoction. This is cognition and a little bit of Prevail pre-workout. I'm going to show you guys how we do it. How we do it in the big city.
How did you like the picture of my boat I sent to you?
Picture of your what?
My boat name. Baker's House.
I thought it was a joke.
I was right by your office. I was going to get the
walked
car.
over to get your tire.
Yeah. And then I saw that in the street. I was like, oh, I got to send you a picture. I'll put a picture in there. People can see it.
So FYI, you guys, so Dave has a new car and it did not have a spare tire. So the hybrid car did not come with a spare.
I know. Only me.
So how are you going to drive to California with
I have a spare now. Yeah. I bought one. I learned the hard way.
We are celebrating Halloween and Angie's begging me to decorate.
Yeah, because you haven't. And what do we have? Like 2 weeks left? Yeah.
But I'm super excited because Halloween Kills is coming out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were
What's
saying
the
that.
date today?
15th?
I
15th.
wonder if it's today.
Is it?
Hold on. It's going to be the 15th.
You were talking about that with Joe Reiser last time, remember?
Yeah, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. I'm
Uh-oh.
going to tell you guys right now. Halloween Kills. I think it comes out today, bro.
Oh, dude.
The
The question is, will you go to the actual theater to see
okay,
it?
so Tuesday was 3 more days. So Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah. It's got to be now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You know what that means?
Are you going to go to the movies?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Wow.
So the thing is so for you guys that don't know on YouTube, and I'm probably going to get some of this on film this time, even if I blog it. We do a lot of exciting things for Halloween. And we're heading back east because I have a contest on the 30th of October in Massachusetts, and we're going to do all the Salem Witch Museums, which is limited, I think, because of COVID, but we do Witches Woods, and that's like a haunted hayride and all that stuff. You know, there's a pop-up, Dave. There's a pop-up at Tivoli. And we walked through the other night. I don't know if you saw it posted on my Instagram. And they have a pop-up. It's right...
In the back?
No, so it's in between, So you pull into Tivoli, and this is the Italian place,
Yeah.
and here's Kilo.
Yeah.
If you drive down right there, it's right on the left next to the wine bar.
Okay.
And you walk through, and there's like all these mannequins of like Jason.
In front of the big building, the furniture building.
Where
Okay.
they were doing the farmer's market.
Yes,
right there.
yes. Okay.
You'll see it, but so we walked through the other night. It was $20.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we walked through and we took pictures with all the things. I want to show you guys a picture so you can see. And I'll maybe Dave put it on.
Yes, send it to me so I can post it so it's more clear.
But it's pretty cool. I want to do the. So that's the Freddy Krueger. See?
Oh, nice. Looks good.
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Send me a picture.
And we had these are some of the other videos.
So they did a good job.
See the clown. I don't know that one. That's like a special name, but. So that's it, man.
You know what I saw also, and you talked about this before. One of your friends actually started their own haunted house, and I saw Dennis Wolf going to that. It's so cool.
He wants us to come.
Okay, we should film there.
Yeah,
Can you film?
Yeah, of course.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So I'll post the picture. I'll post the picture that Dennis put on his social media. It's really cool. Like the things that
that is True Hulk.
Yes.
That's the full-time body.
So we need to.
Place.
Well, the fake full time. So we need to send him. We need to go and send him.
Called. I'm going to tell you guys, and I'm going to have it. You put it.
I'll put it in there.
So it's called the Halloween Maze.
Okay, and I'll put the picture of Dennis and with them. It was really cool. Dennis says it was great.
So it's happening here in Vegas through
till
the
Halloween.
Halloween holidays.
So we'll put the Instagram so people can find it, the local ones. Yeah, it looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
The costume and everything. He's put some money into that. You said he invested a lot.
Because last year he decorated his house.
Okay.
And he had all the neighborhood people come through, and they walked through the house, and he literally had all his stuff every day. The kids would be walking through his house. So I'm like, dude, you need to do something with this. He's like, I'm gonna next year. So he invested all this money.
Wow.
And he's now launched a maze.
I hope he makes money. I think it's great.
He will. He's a smart kid. He's from back east.
Yeah. So we'll put that in there. So
Paris, yes.
Whoever's local.
Maze.
Yeah. Awesome. I'll put that in there. Yeah. Cool.
So we're gonna do a little jaywalk. We're gonna catch up a little bit. I'll touch a little bit on the Olympia weekend, other than the contest. We've already talked about that on the prior video. And we do have. This is what they gave us for candy at that place, by the way.
Which place?
The Halloween.
Okay.
The other night. They give you a little bag.
So you did get something for you, $20. Okay.
All right, so we'll do walking.
All right, cool.
All right, so what do we got here, Dave?
That's a super bike.
This is the new Wagon, huh?
Look at the helmet.
I believe
Yes.
you ride that thing with that helmet. You're like a daredevil, dude.
It's awesome.
So this is your on-off. Have you taken it off-road yet?
No, I can't wait though. There's tons of trails all around here, so.
And how fast do you think it goes?
80.
How fast have you had it?
Like 75.
Okay.
I love that fat tire. It's really cool.
Is that stock?
Stand stock. Yeah, it's stock.
Dude, you're living the life out here in Vegas.
I love this. This is so much fun, this little bike.
So it doesn't have the get-up that the other one has, right?
Oh, no. The other one's much faster. So for the freeway.
How many gears in this?
5.
Yeah.
I mean, I took it on the freeway. It still goes. I mean.
You liked riding on side streets better.
I like the side streets better, yeah.
When are you going to take it off the road?
I know, I want to go. We need to take your...
You should go down the end of the street and rip it through the sand over here. Like I do with the quads.
Yeah. How fast do your quads go? Do you know? Do you have a...
About 80.
Okay.
About 80.
I was wondering...
That white one goes up 80.
Do you have a speedometer on it or no?
No.
So you just kind of gauge it? Yeah. Okay.
I know what the top speed is.
Okay.
They usually list it, right?
Okay.
Dude, my legs are so sore. I had the hardest workout the other day.
I've been sore like crazy the last few days, dude.
And you know me,
You don't get sore?
I don't really get sore, but I trained at Kilo the other night. I texted you, and I felt like $1 million when I left there, too.
I love when you say that. Million.
I sent you a picture of the money. I said 1 million. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, man, the weather's something else in Vegas right now.
Dude, it's so nice.
For you guys that don't know, this weather's just like, it's probably 75, 70 Nights are cool. Not that heat anymore. You don't have to worry about walking the dogs like early in the morning.
No, I went at 12 today.
It's great, right?
Yeah, it's great.
How do they? How do the dogs adjust without being on that schedule?
They're okay.
How many dogs do you have now?
4.
How do you walk 4 dogs, bro?
I know, I look like a dog walker.
No, how do you do it? Seriously.
Yeah, I got 2 leash in one end and 2 leash in the
And
other.
they don't cross?
Yeah, they always get tangled.
And what happens when they go around your leg? And you have
Yeah,
to,
it's so you know all this. Yeah, it's
because
terrible.
I used to walk 3.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. I get pissed.
Really?
They always go around me. I say, why do you go around me all the time? They don't listen. Fucking.
And how loud is it? Do they bark?
So they only bark when I get the leashes out to take them out because they get excited. So they bark like not. It's like a fucking kennel at my house. But once we get on the street, they're fine. You know.
Daisy and Capone aren't allowed to bark unless someone's like in the backyard. So they're pretty good about it. They're on the planes. Like when we flew to Olympia, you know, we have to pack the whole family, right? So
Yeah.
the dogs come with us, and they were like so well behaved. And we had layovers on the flights. We didn't have direct to Orlando.
Yeah.
And as you know, we get delays and everything else. But they had places for the dogs to, pet relief centers
Oh, nice.
in the airports that we went to. So it was pretty good. But, all in all, good weekend at the Olympia. I think, we've kind of settled in Orlando a little bit, even though it's coming back here next year. I mentioned to you that the difference was the host hotel was the Hyatt where we stayed last year.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember, you walked down and you went through the escalators and you went up and over.
Yes.
And then the show was in that
Pavilion. Yeah.
Yeah. But this year you had to walk across the street
Okay.
because the Expo was across the street. Because remember, the year we went, there was no Expo. It was only in a small area.
Oh, okay.
So I would say the Expo was the size of like LA Fit Expo.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, not huge, but I thought it was pretty successful for what we're dealing with right now.
How many vendors would you guess there was?
You know what? I wouldn't want to guess because I
Okay.
didn't get to see. I was rushed in,
Okay.
and I went into Trifecta because obviously the title sponsor.
Yeah.
But it was really cool. I mean, I got inducted to Hall of Fame, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And I was headed to the night show. And I got to hand out the overall award again, second year in a row, which is really cool. So I feel like over the years I've become kind of part of the Olympia, not only winning, but now being on the outside. I was able to stand on stage. 1 year as the
Ambassador.
ambassador for the Olympia. Lee Haney was ambassador this year, and Shaquille was last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to hand out the award, even though I didn't really hand the actual award out. I got to stand and be on stage and be able to congratulate Rami and Brandon and Hottie and Nick Walker and William Bonnick. I got to, shake hands with all those guys. And it was just really cool, to be part of the whole culture there.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm kind of passing the torch because I know what all those guys feel like, the placings. I mean, like I said, I was 8th. I was 15th. I've been 2nd. I finished 6th,
Yeah.
So I kind of was mixed all around in that Olympia lineup. And it's just really great, to be there. And, Dan did such a great job, Jake Wood.
Yeah.
And
Tamer.
I'm just so excited that, we have, I mentioned in the last video, how many Olympia champs in Las Vegas now?
He said 10. He said 10.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy, huh?
Can you imagine?
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's good. Hey, man. The dog got big pretty fast. That thing was just a little big, I'm sure.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they bark at each other. 10 champs.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine Vegas would have been?
No.
Do you remember, Dave, when I started, when did you get Max Muscle Venice?
2004.
Okay.
July.
And what do you think the heyday of Gold's Gym Venice was in your era of being in the mix?
So being there present.
Yeah.
Well, the years where you were champion stints, of course, sticks out in my mind because you were there a lot. Yeah, from 6 to 10, I would say
Was the highlight.
to me.
Well, remember I moved there in 09, after 09.
Yeah.
So, remember I was coming in 10. When did you move? When did you get rid of the store?
2010.
Okay, so you weren't as present there. So you were.
Oh, I was still there because the guy who I sold it to still wanted me to stay there and work because everyone knew me, you know. So I stayed until like about 11.
Okay,
working.
But you, when you started working there, didn't you like train early in the morning and then you'd go to work?
Yes,
Day,
I would go. I would train at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was 08. What was it? Yeah, it was 08.
Okay, that's the year you competed.
Yeah,
I
08.
allowed you to compete, remember?
Yes, because you didn't. Yeah, exactly.
What'd I tell you? What'd I say?
You said, well, now that I'm not competing anymore, you can take over.
Why didn't I let you do a competition?
I don't remember.
Because I think that you represented me and I needed you to do well. But you
I
did
was
well.
busy. Yeah, I did good.
You won.
I won. I won the overall novice. I won my class at heavyweight.
What show was that?
Shit. I remember Dusty Henshaw actually competed and got the overall that year.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, so, who's to imagine that fast forward, another 10 years, basically, that Vegas became this.
That's crazy. And it only just happened over the past year and a half. It's so, a year, really.
Yeah.
Everyone.
You think the pandemic was the reason?
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Yeah.
I think with Gold shutting down and just kind of respecting the rules they had established over there, just everyone kind of scattered and, it's just, yeah. But some people did really well. Dave Fisher's Powerhouse did really well. Coast Fitness did really well. Of course, the gym in San Diego is still doing great. There's a lot of people over there, but it stinks. Yeah, we're going to go back to Gold soon, though. I have to go back on the 23rd. I know you want to go soon, you said too. So we still like the guys over there. They're great. The staff and the management over there are so good to us. Jeff and Jared and all these guys.
Yeah, I think the Olympia in 2022 is going to be the biggest of years.
I agree.
I think now we've got so much excitement around bodybuilding, and the excitement comes with new faces. And, have these guys coming up and some of the older guard kind of stepping away. Dexter kind of started that transition that you'll see guys start moving away from the top positions and newer faces come in. Man, it's just really exciting. And I was talking to Milos last night. We got to pose a little bit with Regan, and we talked about like the old era of how guys trained and preparations, and we talked about how the supplements when they weren't so good, right?
Yeah.
And what was more beneficial, and we talked about times training. And you remember I was a big twice a day trainer, right? I like to train twice a day. And, in today's world, I don't think people are doing that as much.
Not so much.
Even though it's a full-time job, a lot of guys aren't dedicating, an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening, and separating the workout. They're like, I'm just going to go get it done in one session.
Yeah.
And some theorists have, different thoughts on that. But I thought training twice a day was the most beneficial because, number one, you hit metabolism, right? Mm-hmm. Number two, you utilize food more efficiently. Number three, the intensity levels can be so much higher. And number four, you have recovery. You're forced to, have that extra session later in the day that you might not be as dedicated to making sure that you're resting and you're eating those meals. When you have to go train, you're so focused. Like if I text you in the morning and I text you get up at 8, right? I say, what are you doing? I'm eating breakfast. Then what? I'm going to walk the dogs. And then what? Well, I'm going to eat again at 11 and I'm going to go train.
Yeah.
You try not to. I don't call you and say, hey, Dave, come over and shoot a video. I'm going to go work out, because you're like, it's going to mess up my schedule, right? So you try to get the training out of the way.
Yes.
And nothing in between, right? And unfortunately, some people, they have jobs. So say if someone goes to work at 8 and they get out at 4, they go home, they prep their food, or they go straight from work, but they make sure they get their food an hour before. And then they're in the gym training. They go home and they get a good night's sleep, eat the rest of their meals, whatever. You have to have that sequence.
Yeah.
And I feel that training twice a day gives you a lot more dedication, and you pay closer attention to what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
And for me, if I look back at the greatest success of my career was my twice a day workouts. And the reason I was able to train twice a day, because I wasn't traveling guest appearances all the time.
Yeah.
I was just doing the mail order. I wasn't as popular, right?
Yeah.
But once I became popular, dude,
You had to balance it all.
crazy. You remember
Yeah.
I would stay up late. I would sleep a little later. I would train at 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And I remember calling you and telling, what did I tell you about Vegas? I'm like, dude, I'm just not that motivated here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now in this era, like, we're so motivated, right? Every day. I was talking to PJ Braun yesterday, and I said, dude, I wake up every morning so excited to wake up. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm so excited for every single day, man. And I don't know why, but I think the challenge of like the business that I'm doing in all aspects, not just in the bodybuilding stuff, but in all aspects, it's just so it's so motivating for me, and the success has been great. But I just wonder, I wonder what time people train. It's a good topic.
Yeah.
Good comments. If you guys have listened to this whole video, what is your ideal time to train? Do you train twice a day?
Mm-hmm.
Do you tend to eat one meal and go to the gym, or do you prefer to train after work late at night, or are you someone that just goes to the gym fasted?
So I know some people who do that. Michael Earn.
He does, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna turn around here because I don't want these dogs to start barking.
He trains at 4 a.m. So obviously he doesn't eat anything.
No, I think he eats, bro.
He does?
He gets up at 3.
Oh,
Can
Jesus.
you imagine being that dedicated?
Oh, my God. He's 50-something years old, and he still does that.
Can you imagine? But
No.
Isn't it? It's pretty admirable,
But
right?
that's why he looks the way he does.
He looks
Yeah.
unbelievable,
Crazy. Crazy. He's never off. I've never seen him.
Well, he's
like,
natural, so, he's always looks the same.
Yeah.
I love that dedication, though.
That's crazy. You got to respect it.
I feel, Dave, I was one of the more dedicated bodybuilders when I was structured like that.
Yeah.
As you know now, and you witness this, it's crazy. I don't even have to try that hard to look the way that I do, right?
No, it's great.
And I still go to the gym and train, and I get great pumps, and I stay in pretty relatively lean shape. But you see how I eat. I still eat super healthy.
Yeah.
But I think, when training twice a day, I paid way more closer attention to my food than when I was training once.
Yeah.
And, here we are in the Vegas culture, man. It's just, what is the next year going to bring? That's the question, because there's a few more people planning to move here.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you tell?
I'll tell you off camera.
Okay. I'm so excited. Flex tells me the same thing too. He says, man, there's a lot of people that are planning to come here. I don't want to say yet.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he knows the same thing
Yeah.
But to me, it's exciting because, the main reason why I stayed in California for all these years is because of that. I was like, well, what am I going to do if I don't have all those people, around me? And now they all come here. So to me, it's great.
Do you miss the days of Cormier on your couch and Tom Prince?
Yeah, those were great memories.
And
I would
Bob
not.
Chickarillo
I would not trade that
eating his
forever.
Bob bowl next door.
Yeah, that was my routine back then. Yeah, I would go train with Bob at 11. We'd train together. Like in 08, so you helped me with my height, and I was training with Bob at the time. So we trained at 11. I would open the store.
Dude, I wish you'd put up a picture of you. Were pretty fucking jacked in 08.
I'll put a picture from that
you were
contest.
pretty jacked. I see those pictures of you and Eric training, even when
I was better then. Yeah, with Eric.
You were pretty fucking big, man.
Yeah, I was better with
We need
Eric.
to get you back. Shout out to Dr. Zach, okay? Because we spoke on the phone yesterday. I spoke to Zach out in the UK. So he's coming back to compete in the Cutler Desert Classic. It's like April 9th or something.
So you're going to have it again?
Yes.
Oh, Remy must be so... Okay.
But you don't realize you're competing in it. Dr. Zach challenged you.
Is that what he said?
100%. He challenged you to get back on stage.
Okay.
We're bringing Borley back.
Oh, shit, I need
he
to
says,
go.
I want to compete with Dave on my last contest.
Okay, I need to go get some therapy like now.
Yes.
On
So
my shoulder.
that is our goal, is to get
Okay.
the full-timer back on stage. We're going to give you a goal. So it's April. That means you got January, February, March, April. You got to start in January.
I got to start now.
Like, no, diet.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
So Dr. Zach,
Wow.
I want you to reach out to Dr. Zach.
Okay.
And the
It's on.
challenge is on.
It's on.
Remember, he's a little older than you, bro.
I know. He looks so good, though. He
Yeah,
looks
but
so
he says
great.
he's going to retire
Oh, shit.
at the Cutler Desert.
He wants to film with us. I can't wait to have him back on. He's just such a great guy.
So, a couple things in this video. A little touch on the Olympia. I think the topic is going to be, how beneficial training twice a day is. But,
Yep.
Dave Borley is making a comeback to challenge Dr. Zach
Oh,
at the
jeez.
Cutler Desert. I just volunteered you to compete in my
Okay.
show.
Okay. Do I have to pay?
No. We'll talk about that. We can't. We'll give you a waiver for paying.
Okay. All right.
All right. So,
Cool.
guys, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. But listen, like the video, share the video, and another Jaywalking in the book.
In the
so,
books. Yeah.
Dave Borley is back.